Hello viewers, I'm Ron Grant and you're watching 284 Media out of Tortola, Virgin Islands. It is always an honor and privilege to be bringing you the latest happenings, not only locally but across the region. Thank you so much for tuning in and a happy Wednesday to each and every one of you. Forge Business Center BVI will be hosting yet another Entrepreneur Business Expo. The expo takes place this Saturday, February 5th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Forge Pockwood Pond and at 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the R&R Malone Complex. Forge BVI, viewers, is an entrepreneurial tribe here to help individuals fan their spark of inspiration into a successful career flame. They are equipped with all the resources business owners need for each step of their journey. Whether you've got a fresh, new idea that needs to be fleshed out, or you've been nurturing your small business for several years and are ready to take your business to the next level, the Forge Network says it's ready and willing to help individuals fuel their passion. Joining me today is veteran businessman and wealth management expert, Mr. Meade Malone, CEO of Forge International. When we come back, it is another opportunity, a fantastic opportunity rather, to not only speak about the Business Expo coming up, but to be enlightened through business and economic development. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. You're watching 284 Media.
Live stream cable TV is here with CCT Live. Access over 80 channels that you can watch either at home or when you're on the go. And don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Rewind and watch in your own time. Come to CCT today and ask about our 1-month free trial offer. CCT Live. Bring it home.
Viewers, welcome back once again. I'm Ron Grant. Thank you so much for joining us. As promised, I am joined by veteran businessman and wealth management expert, Mr. Meade Malone of the Forge International. He is the CEO. Mr. Malone, thank you so much for your time and welcome to 284 Media.
It's great to be here. Thanks you so much for the invitation and the opportunity to share.
You're most welcome. Now the stage is set for Forge Entrepreneurs On Fire Expo. The Business Expo is set for this weekend. Before we get into the actual expo though, Mr. Malone, you have served in various capacities in business and wealth management for many years. Now through Forge International, you and your team are determined to uplift the business community through empowerment and enrichment. Tell us about Forge International.
Well, first of all, Forge International is a collaborative partnership arrangement between MWM Global Holdings, of which I'm a CEO, and the Kurt Richardson family out of Fort Collins in Colorado. I think both of us have a real passion for assisting entrepreneurs fulfill their mission, their purpose in life. Kurt is a serial entrepreneur and has been in the entrepreneurial space. He's the owner of Otterbox. Many of you might know that. And we partnered together really to provide a platform that entrepreneurs can come on along their journey, whether they're in the beginning of the journey or in the middle of the journey or at the uphill steep hill of the journey, and really find the resources and the knowledge and information they need to be successful. I think as you said in the beginning, even if you're starting out a business, trying to flesh out the idea, or you have a business and you're trying to get it going, trying to find customers and find the business to find its footing, Forge is a place that you can come, find community and find the resources to propel your business.
And what is that process for business individuals who are willing to take up this opportunity? How do they not only get in contact with you, but really benefit from Forge International?
Well, I think one of the things that we do is we've identified a number of key benefits for being a member of Forge. The first one is community. A lot of time people have ideas, but really what they need is community to help them along, to bounce those ideas off of, or to find community where that community can be of assistance in areas that you might not be that strong in. And so that's critically important. So the first and foremost, we give the entrepreneurial community a tribe of which to be a part of.
Remarkable.
Next thing is information. You need knowledge. Business is there's an innate element of business, but there's also an element of business where you need information and you need knowledge in order to conduct business successfully. And so what Forge does is that it identifies the stages of business, starting a business, doing the planning and strategies around starting a business, and then you need to take the next steps to whether it looks like incorporation, getting a trade license. And then you need to take the steps of really making sure that the record keeping around that business is in place so you can measure your success, measure your progress against a plan, on those kinds of things. It needs marketing. It needs to get the word out. It needs a customer base on which to grow its business. And so Forge helps an entrepreneur along those various journeys in terms of providing information that you will need in order to set up and structure your business for success. And so we provide that for entrepreneurs. The other thing we do for businesses is that we provide opportunities to expose your business, as we are going to be doing on February 5th in the Expo. You need exposure for your business. You need people to know that you exist, know that your business, what your business can do for them. And so we provide that opportunity where your business can get exposure. Also, what we do through our partners is we provide an opportunity for you to place your product and services with existing businesses. So we have an arrangement, for instance, with Rightway, where, for instance, if you make cupcakes, you can come to Forge. We go through a process of making sure you're ready and have the resources to do it properly. And you can have your cupcakes placed in Rightway in all of their locations for sale, as an example. And so we provide a ready customer base and a platform where you can test your product and see if your product is meeting customer demands. And so we have those opportunities. We also have opportunities if you're a service business. We've partnered with OJ's as an example, where you will be placed on OJ's vendor listing. So if you sell paper products, you will be on OJ's vendor listing and be able to have OJ's contact you about purchasing those products and those services from your company. So many different ways. Those are just some of the examples that we can provide for businesses.
Wonderful. Mr. Malone, tell us about the upcoming Entrepreneurs on Fire Expo. What can patrons expect?
Patrons can expect something that's exciting. I want to speak from the perspective of those who out there who may not have registered yet. We have very limited space available, and you may want to call us and to see if there's for the opportunity to register your business. But it's going to be exciting. What we're asking the entrepreneurs who are going to be registering and displaying, first and foremost, is not just to come and just show and just put your products. What we're doing, asking them to do, is to come and really, display their products, demonstrate their products, really show how their products can be of value to the person who is going to buy that product or service. And so it's going to be a live atmosphere. We're really looking forward to that. And I think it's going to be really exciting. There's an opportunity for business to business. We have contacts and sales. We have over 30 companies that are going to be really on display. And so there's an opportunity for business to business contact and to do business, and for forming of partnerships and joint ventures when you walk the floor and see businesses that might be of value and potential partnerships to you. To the public, we're asking you to come out and support these businesses. It's been a tough couple of years with Hurricane Irma. Yes. And now with the COVID-19 pandemic. And so here's an opportunity to come and see what products and services are out there, what innovation is happening within the community, and for an opportunity to really share in that and be supportive of these businesses that are going to be on display.
Speaking of innovation, Mr. Malone, there has been an influx. As it stands, the Virgin Islands community has seen quite an influx of young people, young aspiring entrepreneurs. I recently sat down with Junior Minister for Trade and Economic Development, the Honorable Shireen Flax-Charles, who really spoke to the groundbreaking number of trade licenses and the applications being received since the pandemic by residents. One would think that a pandemic would deter persons, especially young persons, from doing such, but that has not been the case. I want to speak to my generation of individuals who are on a quest to gainfully take up this space, and not take up the space. They already really command a huge number when it comes to the space and small business community here in the Virgin Islands because we are by far leading the charge in this initiative. Speak to that and what we should be paying more attention to, particularly in these times.
Well, first of all, I want to really commend all the new entrepreneurs for taking the initiative to get into business. It's a journey. And I think it's a journey that can be a successful journey if you have the right measures and put the right things in place. I would say, I want to talk to this community and say, first and foremost, one of the things I want people to do is identify what is their true gifting, what is their true passion. I think when we form a business that really reflects our gift and our passion, the chances of being successful increases exponentially. And so determine that the business that you are going to start is an area of giftedness to you. And there's just three quick things I always tell entrepreneurs. Number one, is it an area that you have above average abilities in? And that's above average abilities that is measured by people's reaction to the product or service that you're going to put out there. So some people have been baking in their house and really doing it well for a number of years. And the pandemic, being at home, has really been laid off, has really provided the impetus for them to decide to make it a business. And if people are really responding to that product and purchasing it and being excited about what you're presenting, that's an indication that that's a business that you should pursue. Number two is, are you innovative in the space? If you are making cakes, as an example, do you have innovation to make banana cake and coconut, put coconut as an ingredient, and to really use the ingredients of the season to make different kinds of cake, chocolate cakes, blueberry cake, whatever that might be. Do you have innovation? Can you do it in different ways? And so I want to really challenge you that not only do you do it well, but you have innovation, because innovation is important, and we see it particularly during the pandemic. When the pandemic caused us to really do business in a different way, it required entrepreneurs to be innovative in how they deliver and produce their product. So do you have innovation in it? The other last thing I want to say is it an area of passion? Will you do it for free? Is it something that you wake up in the morning and just be excited to go do, and no one, even if someone was paying you to do it? I think those three things are key indication. If you have those things and you can really identify them in the area that you've started out on, keep going. I think you have a great chance of being successful. Lots of people have gone into it. I want to encourage that. A key thing clearly is to find community and find the resources and find the information, because while you might be great at baking cake, to do a successful business, you need more than that knowledge. You need the knowledge of business. You need the knowledge of accounting. You need the knowledge of budgeting. You need the knowledge of financing. And that's not something that you need to have all to yourself. There is a community out there, and we are about gathering that community together in one place where people can go find the resources they need in order to be successful.
Wonderful. It's often been said it takes a village to raise a child, but it still takes a village as well to foster great businesses across the demographic of the territory of the Virgin Islands. Forge BVI viewers says it's all about entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurs with big dreams. The tight-knit Forge community, which Mr. Malone has spoke so highly of, has the potential really to thrive on the success of local businesses, and they are determined to do their part in improving the economy of the BVI and making it a place where everyone has a chance to succeed. Their motto is, when you win, we win, and when we all win, the country flourishes. Again, the Entrepreneur on Fire Expo, being hosted by a Forge BVI, is going to take place center stage this weekend. There are two times, that is 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Forge Parkwood Pond and 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the R&R Malone Complex. You're invited, one and all, entrepreneurs and just residents, to come out and support these businesses as they showcase their products and services. Mr. Malone, I want to thank you so much for coming today and shedding light on not only the upcoming Entrepreneurs on Fire workshop and expo, but Forge International in general, and of course your ever welcomed wisdom as it pertains to business and being successful. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me here. I really look forward for the public to come out and support the entrepreneurs. We have about 30 of them. displaying many different products and services. It's going to be an exciting time, and really come see what your colleagues and entrepreneurs in the BVI are producing and doing. So come out and support them. And for those who want to register, I would say you have one more day in order to register. Go on forgebvi.com. And you'll be able to find some information there, or just give me a call at 441-7891, and we'll direct you to the place where you can register to be a participant. So public, look forward to seeing you. For those who are participating, go have fun and go sell some products and services. 284 Media, thank you very much for the opportunity to really showcase and tell people about the expo.
Viewers, that is all the time we have, but that is not all the content. Of course, be sure to check out our website at 284media.com. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Coming up just shortly is the season finale of The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman. I am sitting down with the director of the House of Luxury, the one and only Sanjay. We talk accessorizing, really making sure that the holistic man is really improving and really looking the best. We talk watches, jewelry, really accessorizing and making yourself and your presentation the best. Stick with us. We'll be right back.